And if we do this, we can get a ton of iron. I'm an idiot. I just took all the coal that I've just put in. This is what I mean. What I was intending to do was to do that to get tons of iron. Instead, I stole all the coal out of the miners. Just like, yeah, you don't need that. What are you playing at? You don't need it. It's fine. Hi there, my name's Hustle, and today I've decided I'm going to start a brand new Factorio Let's Play. And where I think this might be a little different, at least for me, is that usually when I start a new game, I have a list of things I want on the starting map before going ahead. With this Let's Play series, what I want to do is push myself outside of my comfort zone a little bit by only giving myself a maximum of 5 chances to refresh the map seed, and then just having to kind of stick with what I've got regardless of whether things are all merged together, there's trees on top of the ore patches or anything. I've got to deal with that. Just before we get into sorting that map out, I just wanted to let you guys know that despite having several hundred hours in Factorio at this point, I did only get the game maybe 4 or 5 months ago and still consider myself to be a huge beginner. For reference, the current furthest playthrough that I've got, I've not long created yellow science, and I've not touched uranium or purple science or anything past that, obviously. So I've not even launched a rocket as of yet. Because of that, I think this series could have some additional entertaining moments, since I'm not going to know and be able to sort out any problems that occur in the most, well, particularly not in the most efficient way, and I think it could make for some pretty interesting spaghetti builds, to say the least. But either way, I think it's going to be fun. I won't make any promises though at this time on the frequency of uploads or how long this will go on for. But if you do like the video and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. I look forward to seeing your comments below about what else you want to see, and any tips on how to be, I guess, big brain in Factorio. So, without further ado, let's get generating this new map. So, what I'd normally do is, I don't necessarily crank up the richness, I know a lot of people seem to, but what I will do is I pop the size up on iron and copper a little bit, just so that you can get more input with the amount of miners you can have. What I usually do is drop down the frequency a little bit of uranium and the size, and I think I do the same for, or do I leave it about the same on all of those? Yeah, I think that'll be fine for uranium. Like I say, I've not used it yet, but that's just kind of what I go by from recommendations that I've watched on other channels. So then with terrain, I keep it as normal. Water coverage I leave about standard, trees I leave about standard. I do take off cliffs though, because as many people will tell you, cliffs are the devil. And I suppose this is where we really want to be looking at the preview. So already got like some of my most hated things in this. I love this like big open space here, but we've got the copper and the coal overlapping, but we'll get to that in a moment. So what I do like to have is a little bit more moisture bias, maybe 15. Yeah, that looks a bit better. So I like having a bit of desert just for variety, but I think that's about it from there. And with enemies, I hate enemy expansion. Like there's I don't know, almost a completionist sort of brain in me, and when I've been out and I've cleared camps, whether it's early game, late game or whatever, there's nothing more irritating than 5 minutes later you've got another camp that's twice as big as the one before, and yeah, it's something I'm not really interested in fighting with. I will leave enemies on, obviously, and evolution on. What I will allow myself, though, is, considering my state as a beginner, I do like to have a 200% starting area, just to give me a bit of breathing room at the start. Okay, in terms of advanced, obviously turn that always on, because for some reason default is like, no, you've got to complete the game before you can research stuff in a queue, but hey ho. And I think that's everything that we're going to need, really. So from here, we're going to do a couple of shuffles, see what the random seeds are. And I guess I'll pick one that I like. So the way this is going to work, that's one refresh. So I've got 4 more to do. If I refresh past it, I can't copy the seed and then use it again. Like, if I refresh past it like I'm going to with this one, that's it, I've lost it. Okay, so number 2. Oh, you know what? I kind of like that, because we've got all 4 patches there. They're not together. Oil's a bit far for the first one, right down here. So we're probably going to have to set up trains or something for that. Again, something I'm not really good with. We've got a nice big iron patch, and the first iron expansion is not too far, and it looks like a massive patch as well. And then we've got uranium on screen. There's water nearby, but not far too much of it, I suppose. But we've got a nice big chunky area up here with plenty of coal. We've got more copper down there, more copper just down here. Yeah, I think the thing is, though, like, it's a good one and it's very similar. Like, I don't think there's too much difference to what I'd normally play, and I did say I want to keep myself outside of the comfort zone, and this is very much what I'd consider a comfort map, other than how far this is away from the start, because it is quite far for me. So you know what, I'm going to refresh. Let's go. I can't even see uranium on screen, so skipping that one. This is refresh 4. Trees on top of everything. There is uranium, there is water. Oil again, quite far away. Yeah, not a fan. Right, so this next map is what we're stuck with. Oh no, and it's all desert. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Well, it's what I said I'd do, so that's what we're doing. So let's get straight into this one. We're in practically full desert, hardly any trees, so pollution is going to spread like wildfire. We have got a nice little biter island over here, so we might leave that for them and have it as a little zoo. First iron expansion's not too bad, to be fair, and we've got another little one over here. Copper is right down here as well. Oil, where's the closest oil? Jeez. Oh no, it's just there, that's it. Otherwise it's right over here, right down here, or across the water. That's insane. Okay, I've not seen. Oh right, okay, so there is some uranium at least then. Okay, right, it's going to be fun. Gonna have to get trains up and running on this one for sure, so it'll be fun to see how well I learn that. But yeah, let's get loaded in and get cracking, shall we? Yes, I'm aware, thank you. So first things first, of course, priorities are that we sort the colour out. So I usually go for a nice blue. So bring red right down, and I usually have it about halfway for green. So then we've got a nice like mid-range blue look. Here we go, beautiful, fantastic. Okay, so first thing I want to do, good thing about starting in this desert obviously is we've got these huge rocks that have plenty of coal and stone in them from the get-go. I'm not going to destroy the ship yet. I know obviously we can grab a few bits out of it, which we'll do in a minute. But I want you guys to let me know in the comments, do you want me to keep the ship and maybe work towards something like, I don't know, like at the end game we'll kind of surround it, as in like where we came, where we started, where we ended up sort of thing, or I don't know. you guys let me know. I know a lot of people just get rid of it straight away, and I tend to as well. But if that's something you want me to do for this series, I'm happy to do so. So let's go grab the little bits from all of these. Any more? I think that might be it. Yeah, okie dokie. So let's go over, and where was the first coal? It was just north here. Okay, so if we... Oh, we've got quite a chunk of coal actually, so we probably can start off with the iron straight away. I don't know what it is about the early game of Factorio, but I just love it. I can't get over how fun it is, because it's just so fast moving that I don't know, you just kind of really get into the swing of it, and it's just progression after progression, just constantly. So let's make some iron gears, get some more burner mining drills as soon as we get some plates from here. There we go, and another furnace. Let's get 2 on the go, shall we? Bit more coal. Grab some more of the rocks. Oh, that's not a coal rock either. That's a shame. Any of the others coal rocks? Damn, no. Doesn't seem it. Okay, we'll have to get the burner miners set up for some coal in a second then. Yeah, none of the others seem to be coal. Which is strange. They all seem massive, but... Alright, here we go. So let's get 2 of them. Then we'll go pop them on the coal one, just so we've got a steady feed coming in from the get-go. And obviously, like what everyone does, just pop them facing into each other. Give them a dab of coal each. Then they'll feed into each other and we'll just be able to go pick it up. Okay, so a bit more iron plates, another burner miner, another stone furnace. Let's put that one there. I've been using robots quite a lot with my furthest playthrough. I've just upgraded to the Roboport Mark II or whatever it's called, and I've got like 4 of them, so I've got 100 robots like in a personal Roboport, and yeah, so that's why I keep shift clicking stuff to do the blueprints. It's just habit at the minute. Most of my time has been spent just in map view, just going around being, put this there, that there, that there, and just sending loads of robots off, and then I'll go over and do something with my robots, and yeah, having a great time really at the minute. That's why I wanted to start this, because I know a lot of people like Factorio, and I thought it'd be fun to share kind of my newbie journeys and see what people thought really, and see if I can get any tips and hopefully make some people smile, laugh along the way about how bad I am at least. But yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to doing this really. I don't know how long I should keep the episodes for. Obviously I'm talking as playing, so I don't know how long this one's going to be, but let me know about the length of the episode, whether or not it's too short, too long, just right sort of thing. And one thing I'm going to do, I'm getting a bit distracted, I know, but doesn't really matter about making the most of the space at this stage. We just want to be able to make things easy to be able to pick up, so that's what I'm doing here. And then I'll grab this and just press Z over all of them, maybe a few more times. There we go. And I'll craft a few more and we'll get some more coal on the go. But yeah, let me know about the times of the episodes, see what you think, and whether or not they should be longer or if they're just right the way that they are. I'll be looking forward to hearing that sort of feedback, and I will adjust accordingly. But the key to all of it really is just, you know, subscribe and let me know that you're enjoying it and that you want to see more. And for as long as that's happening, as long as interest is there, I'll try and keep it going. I can't promise anything, but I will try my best. So, got a nice chunk of iron going on already. Nice chunk of coal mining going on. I'm going to get even more coal miners, I think. And I think what I'm going to do is do them like this. Pick these ones up really quick. No. And then there like that. And then just drop one in each. Got 8 altogether, nice and easy. Okay, so let's get these bars set up a little bit. So I want them for eventually. I'm going to want those for undergrounds, those for splitters, those for inserters. So let's put things like the burner mining drill, stone furnace, the boiler, steam engine, and maybe some things like, let's put the radar down here, and then which one? Maybe we're going pipes. Oh, I'm going to want those there as well. Power poles, cool. Yeah, let's go get some more iron. Beautiful. How many of these have we got? None. Fueled up nicely. I know you can do obviously more fuel by like right clicking and stuff, but when I've got limited I just try and spread them out as evenly as I can. So if you're wondering why I'm not doing the like control clicks and stuff, okay, so I think what I might start doing is looking towards getting something like power going, so then we can kind of quickly transition over to getting the basics done really. So I just want to do that so it's on my bar ready, and if we do this, get a ton of iron. I'm an idiot. I just took all the coal that I've just put in. This is what I mean. What I was intending to do was to do that to get tons of iron. Instead, I stole all the coal out of the miners. Just like, yeah, you don't need that. What are you playing at? You don't need it. It's fine. Goodness sake. Right, let's do another 10, shall we? Get them crafting. And we could probably do with some stone, so I'm going to grab these. It's quicker than mining from the patch. So with those we don't need electronics, do we? No. Oh, we do need electronics for that though, so I'll probably do getting some copper on the go before I rush those electronics really. So let's use these then. Maybe use 8 of them to get the copper going. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 8 furnaces as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then obviously fill them with coal again. Beautiful. Now we've got copper. Okay, I was a bit confused there why those ones weren't lighting up. That's fine. We good. Let's grab some more iron. And what are we looking for? It's stone again that's holding us back. So let's go round and grab some more of these bigger rocks, and then we'll set up a little bit of stone production as well. Grab a couple of these so I can make some of the little chests. Right. I can't believe I just came off that. I was pretty much done with it. Right. Okay, so that should be enough now. What I'm going to do is just swing by the coal again, which we'll have to increase again soon. Swing by the copper, get all that ready. Excellent. Grab more of the iron, put more coal in. Again, there we go. And then we're going to want to get a couple of these. So, how many should we have? I don't think we need many of these, to be fair. What if we go for something like that? Just have the 3, and then we'll make a box. Which I also want to put on my bottles. Put somewhere. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do for now. Pop that there. Here we go. Okay, so everything's cooking along nicely here. Now we've got all that set up. Probably going to go grab some more copper here, just so that I've got plenty. I'm going to make. Let's craft a bunch of these first, and then we'll make some electronics in a second. We'll do making some more drills as well soon. God, I love the early stages and inventory crafting. Running out of coal here. Okay. I'll grab some more coal from these. Probably set up an extra few here as well. Let's make 4 more of those quickly. I'm just going to do the same thing again. So up and to the right, down and to the left. Come on, inventory. Craft a bit quicker, please. Thank you. Put 1 coal in each. Off we go. Excellent. We're doing quite well here. I feel like I'm definitely getting better at kind of multitasking the speed and of kind of getting this beginning section set up. I know most of you are probably well on your way to science and stuff by now, but I feel like I'm getting there, which is nice. There we go. I did wonder why that wasn't on. Hang on, I was going to say. I thought I was hovering over the box and I just saw the 3.5k there. And I was like, there's no way. There is no way that they've mined that already. But, yeah, that's because they haven't. Okay, so. I have more and more iron. Got 1,000 iron already. I think we're all sorted with that, really. Let's craft some electronics. I think we're going to do, I don't know, what, 50 for now? We'll do as many as we can manage with the coils we've already got. Right, need some more coal, but thankfully we've set up even more. It's ticking along nicely. Could set up some more of those again somewhat soon. We've got 35 electronics, that's not bad. We've got enough at least to get a ton of these, which is good. Enough to get a fair few of those as well, but I think most importantly for the moment is getting this pump, getting some electronics set up and taking it from there. So I'm taking a little bit of that just so I've got it on me. I'm going to pop this back in here so that they get turned in, and then we're going to make one of these. I'm going to make a good chunk of pipes actually, maybe 100 or so, because they take 4, they take 5, yeah, so it's going to take a while. And then we'll handcraft some of these. Okay, so So whereabouts is the best water for us? I mean, we could go down to this one, but I think if I remember rightly, there's an iron patch somewhere around this area, so it's about the same distance, I think. So we might as well go up here, and then we've already got what's the word? We've already got buildings and stuff, infrastructure. That's the word. We've already got infrastructure up that way. Yeah, sorted. Right, so made a ton of pipes. I'm obviously not going to go crazy with the power to start with, just enough to get us automating a little bit. So if we go and make what, I don't know, if we do 2 boilers just to get it started, so we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 steam engines. Nice and quick crafts. Also do kind of want a few of those undergroundies. Where's that iron patch then? I thought there was one up here. Ah, there it is. So I'm going to do the water here anyway. It's not quite as close as what I thought it was, that iron patch. So there's everything there. So yeah, here we'll be fine. It's got a long way to bring power poles at this stage, but as soon as we start getting the later power poles, it'll be fine. So first we want to grab our offshore pump, put that there as well. Do that, and then I always prefer to put it straight into an underground pipe. Lead it as far away so you've got as much room as possible. Let's get this big rock out of the way. Probably won't be in our way for now, but I'm just thinking in future it maybe will be. So straight into the boiler. Which way are we going to do it? Yeah, let's do it this way, and then it's closer to our stuff. So if put those 2 there like that, and then we want to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we could also do with some of these. So if I make a ton of these as well, I guess kind of really what I'm starting to learn in the early game at least is that you need to keep crafting. So like you always have to have something on the craft in your inventory no matter what you're doing, because otherwise you're just going to be kind of sat around waiting. I don't know whether that's kind of the speedrunner mentality that I'm kind of picking from there, but I don't know, it just seems to be the best option for the job. So let's get these power poles in. So I normally do 2 at a time, because then you can fit power poles in between them and get both sides. So I'll usually do 1 here just before the pipe, and then 1 as far back as it will go, which is here in this case, because then I think, if I remember rightly, that might be wrong actually. Maybe I'm thinking what I normally do is this, and then I do here. Yeah, that's it. Because then what it does is I'm able to have a belt come in just here, and then inserters that push the coal into these boilers, and obviously you need the power to do that, so that's fine. But I don't know, felt like it was further away than what it was. I think it's just the way it's twisted. But there's that. Let's get half stack just for now, and then I want to craft a metric ton of belts. See, now I know a lot of people go with burner inserters for coal, so in that way, if you do run out of power, they'll be able to pick up the coal, feed themselves, and put the coal back in. But like the way I kind of see it is that if for whatever reason they're running out of power to be able to provide for these inserters, it kind of makes me think that, you know, it's probably something I should be addressing then. You know, there's something obviously going wrong somewhere down the line that needs to be sorted out, whether that's by the coal deposit or, you know, whatever's causing the issue. So what I'm going to do actually is, because you can have 20 boilers, I believe. So yeah, I think you can have 20 boilers if I remember rightly. Let's do this. Oh no, I didn't want that last one. Let's do this then. There we go. If I'm just blueprinting things down so that I kind of know where everything's going, and then from that, what I can do is like plan where I want the belt to be coming on with the coal. So I know it's gonna like show those for demolition, but so what was that? Sorry, so that's 3, 6. Sorry, 6, and then 6 again, and 2. So 14. So these last ones, and that's the 20. So that one pipe, for anyone that doesn't know, something that I do know because I'm clearly very big brain with Factorio, but this one pipe will serve all 20 of these boilers, and each boiler serves 2 of these steam engines. So 40 steam engines, 20 boilers, and you've got your first maximum capacity, what's the word? I guess steam power array. So bring this belt right over here. I just need to craft some more, so I might as well do a ton of those. And at least now I know that I can bring it down this way towards the coal, which is good. We're getting there slowly but surely. I might as well get rid of these rocks as well, just so that they're out of the way, ready for when we want to place some more. It's nice to be able to place down blueprints again, just to plan stuff out without the robots going and building it when you're not ready. I wish there was maybe there is. If there is a way to blueprint, but without the robots placing the items, just to kind of get the idea. I know obviously if it's for personal roboport, you just disable the roboport, but I mean, if I'm in an area that's covered by my roboports, because I do kind of place them everywhere so that everything's covered, is there a way that I can place down a blueprint but not be forced into having the robots craft them? I just want it there for a guide, I guess. I'm guessing there probably is with a mod of some sort, but I'm not sure. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, and that'd be much appreciated if there is a way to do it and I'm just not sure. So just running and holding those down. Let's get a few more of them. Beautiful, there we are. And then I'm going to leave a little bit of room just in case we need it later on. I'd rather be overcautious and use up some of my more early game materials than have to redo everything later. Though I know that's half the fun, I must admit. But it's a hell of a lot more fun to do when you've got robots and you just say, yeah, I don't want this anymore, put it over here, thanks, great. And it just happens. Right, so I feel like I've brought that in a bit too close to everything else, so let me bring it back up a few, and there we are. Let's go. Right, so from here we need to be getting our light poles, our power poles over. Let's try and make it look a bit nicer by having it run alongside the belt. I'm just hoping that the end of the belt lines up nicely. So how did they do it there? 1, 2, 3 away. 1, 2, 3 away. Yeah, that looks about even, doesn't it? Each side. Yeah, that'll do. Where are we? There. Cool. There we go. So that's more than enough in terms of belt there. And what I'm going to start crafting now are some of these beautiful things. I've got enough for 4 before I've got to craft some more gears, so then I'm going to spam gears after that. Excellent. And what we're going to want to do as soon as we get this power set up is get some early science done. That's just going to be manual. I'm just going to place it in myself, handcraft it and stuff, but I think it's usually a good place to start, really. Oh, didn't mean to craft that yet. Right, so what we're going to do is, might as well use up this deposit as well, this little end piece. And then if I do this side with that one. Right, and then run the belt up there. I'll just do it like that for now. This belt can stay here though. And from that we just need to place a couple of power poles. Can I get all 3 with that? Oh yes I can. Beautiful. Excellent. And there we go, our first automated mining. It's now heading over to the power over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over. I'm going to craft a handful of these inserters. I know I've crafted far too many, but it's just easier to right click and press several times. And then we're going to get said inserters. You need to be there. To go there, and then we've automated our power. Excellent. That's a great new stage. So how long have we been going for? Just over half an hour. Okay, that's fine. I'm also not sure with this series how you guys would want it to be edited in a sense. So in an ideal world, would you prefer something that's long form, so something that you can sit down, load up Factorio, play alongside, and just chill with it on your second monitor, and just something for background noise, or just entertainment on the side, like people watch Netflix, people watch YouTube, I know I do all the time. Did you want something a bit more long form for each episode, something that you could sit down and enjoy for quite a while? Or would you prefer me to edit out little bits and try and make it a bit more slimline and things like that? I mean, I will admit that the editing, like, even though they are going to be shorter videos, the more editing that's required, the less frequent the episodes will be. But if you're not interested in sort of like the filler content of running around, doing bits and bobs here and there, and that sort of thing, if you're really not interested in all of that, then by all means let me know. I think for this first episode, speaking from a point before I do any editing at all, I'm probably going to leave it mostly together, obviously cutting out a few bits here and there if necessary, just to like tidy up the video, but other than that it's pretty much all here. But yeah, like, I think I'll still like edit things out in those long form videos, like if we've just built something or built something a few episodes ago and I need to move like a massive structure manually from here to over here or something, just rebuilding things like that I can either do as a time lapse, or we could just cut that all together and I can go through what I've done after the cut. So it's entirely up to you guys. I'm really looking for feedback. It'll be what keeps me motivated to keep going with these episodes, I guess. So we've now got our first power, which is absolutely fantastic. So I think what we're going to do is try and get our first little section of science done. So we're going to first place down a radar, I think. Do we not already have a radar? I thought we usually got one from the start, but maybe not. So our first radar, so that we can see what's going on when we're not here, which is excellent. And then we're going to want to try and look into automating a few things, I believe. So we are going to want some more boilers and stuff momentarily. I'm kind of okay with this being manual pickup for the time being, because it's given me more than enough and we've not got any assemblers anyway. So what I'm going to do is save like these as they are, and I'm going to get crafting. Maybe what should we do? We need some more electronic devices, electronic circuits, that's it, not chips. So I probably will just call these green chips, red chips, blue chips, or circuits, either way. Green, red and blue. Still, it's just easier. Same with the science, automation science pack. Now it's red science, green science, blue science, yellow science, etc. So just as a pre-warning, if you don't like things not being called by the name, probably not the series for you, but here we are. So what I'm going to do is I think it's called daisy chaining. So we'll just put these on my bars. This is not how my bars will look once we get going properly. But yeah, I want to do a little bit of daisy chaining. So what you do when it comes with daisy chaining is you have like one like this. And there we go. We'll select automation to get the first assemblers in, and then you will put it like far enough away to have an inserter, and then again with another one, and then you do the same again here. I thought I crafted 5. Oh, that is 5. Duh. Oh, we're doomed already. I can't even count to 5. That's funny. So what you do is you put the science in the first one, and then the others will pass it back to the other ones. So need a couple more of, where they gone? There. Need to really get auto crafting some of the copper and the electronics, really. I think they're some of the most important things for us. So yeah, so this is basically the little daisy chain setup. It's probably a bit extra for my first little iteration, but so you power them all like that, and then what I'm going to do personally is just get crafting these, because all you need is copper and gears. So if I do another handful of gears, and then we do a ton of them till it will let us till it asks us to craft more gears. And then once that's done, we'll be able to pop it straight in here, which will then pass it back through to all of these, and then it will start researching the automation, which is excellent. So as soon as we've got that and we've got some assemblers, even if we still don't have it set up as a proper automation line with belts and inserters and everything, at least it can be crafting more than one thing at a time, which is kind of what's slowing us down at this point. So bonus. Doing okay. So just remembering how much power. So it can generate 900 kilowatts each, so we're well within for now. It might jump down a little bit once we start using these, but max consumption 60, so even with all 6 of them, it's not going to take tons, I don't believe. Right, what I might do as well, as soon as this is done, is get some more coal going, because power is key at this early stage. If we don't have power, we don't have progress. So I really want to keep that going. I'm going to get some of this science in now, and I think once we've done a bit of this science, maybe this one's finished, because it only needed 10, so that's going to be completed. I think that's where we're going to leave the first episode. So I would like to thank you all for bearing with me with this episode. It's obviously the first one in the series, but that also does make it the most important to get shared around and to get the clicks and to get, you know, people interacting with it, because if the first one's great, then it starts recommending the others to other people. And you know, it'd be really nice to kind of share this, because this is kind of me feeling like I'm hanging out with anyone who's watching, and just sharing my thoughts as I go through trying to to make my way through Factorio with my pea brain. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope it's somewhat entertaining. Please do let me know with feedback below on terms of how long the episodes you want them, and whether you want them edited or just left relatively freeform so you can just see everything and kind of hang out along with me. But other than that, I think that's where we're going to leave this one. So please do leave a like I say, leave your comments below, subscribe if you want to see more, and hit the notification bell if you just don't want to miss another video. But again, my name's Russell. Thank you everyone for coming to this video. I hope you stick around for the rest of the series and for more episodes. But that's it for today. Take care and have a good one.